Welcome back, everyone, to some more Star Wars The Old Republic. Today we are continuing on with the Sith Warrior storyline. We are over in Shaddaa. We're pretty early on. I haven't made that much progress. I did go to like the top right area, and we explored the starting area to the Corellian sector. But at this point, we got to make our way back, I think, over to, there's a Republic outpost somewhere. And then we'll have to go wherever else. We are doing both the story planet mission and also, of course, the main story for Sith Warrior. So with that said, we'll get right to it and then see where things go from there.
Open for business.
There's tearing apart the foe. I think that's the...
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Let's see. Okay, so this is actually part of the planet story. We'll go do that first in case that brings me down south. So let me fast travel over here. Good morning, chat. Hello, hello. Saturday morning Star Wars. It reminds me of the good old days. A little bit. Oh, okay, there it is. I see it now. All the way up north there. So we'll get moving. Each time I've logged off, I've still been looking forward to getting back on. Honestly, so I created a character last night, which we may look at some point. I don't know. But I think it could be a kind of a funny or fun playthrough for a smuggler. I created a character in the essence of Queso. Or Queso. And surprisingly, I think it's actually kind of fitting. Especially with the smuggler storyline being pretty funny. But we'll see. Oh, we're gonna get into combat here. Actually, if they don't mind, I'm just gonna keep driving by. We did hit level 23, so I just got some new perks last time too. Looks like they might chase after me. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Anto? What's up, Clone Trooper? Starting a Sith Inquisitor for the first time. Enjoy it. It's a fun one. Honestly, I mean, I say it every time, but all the stories really are good in their own ways. Nice. I'll try to go for the bonus objective here. We are right into it. Nice. Go down south. Down into the base. Got these guys. They should put SWTOR on consoles. That is one of the things. If they were to do anything big, I mean, I don't know if they're gearing up for anything like that. I don't think that they would. But if they ever made that announcement, I would be so happy. Just for the sheer fact that The amount of players it would bring in would be so good. And I can kind of see them doing it. I mean, they shifted. It's still a very small team, but I just have no faith in something like that happening. That's the only thing. It's possible too, like we know that it's possible to at least play this game on controller because people have found a way to play it through Steam Deck. So there's already like a little bit of a template there in place on like how to maneuver and use your abilities while still using a controller. The good thing is, though, about this game, I would say that it doesn't require a lot of hardware to run it. I mean, they have done graphical updates and stuff, but I mean, even back in the day, I had like probably a very, very mid to low end PC, and it was still able to run it. So with a modern laptop, you could probably run this game without many issues. Sabas, thank you for the follow there. All right, we got one more. Montkabi. But yeah, I mean, while I've just been playing the game myself too, I've been seeing a lot of people saying, man, I don't have a computer anymore. I would love to be able to play this again. And I totally get it. The more places it's available, the better, to be honest. And that goes for any game, too.
My lord, are you there, my lord? It's Mora Weizen.
I can't find Ukabi.
I'm here. The inner circle of the exchange is dead, but their leader is missing.
That's because he's here! Ukabi is here! Someone sold us out. Get back as soon as you can. We can't hold them.
Oh. Oh boy. So he's over there. Man, I wish I could see the map a little bit better here. Yeah. I think this section, or it's either there or there. We'll go find out. Play the game like crazy when I was a kid. Same here. They got some kind of new update. It's from 2011. Yeah, I mean, it's been getting a lot of updates for like the last few years. It's kind of at that point where if you're playing the game frequently, you're most likely caught up. If you haven't played the game in at least a year, you got a lot of catching up to do. And even for myself, like I've played this game at least once a year and there's still content for me to catch up. I know it's not the size that it used to be. Like we used to get 2 to 4 hours worth of content every single update when we would get expansions and stuff. Now it's kind of like 1 to 2 hours worth of content, but for someone like me who only returns every few months or like maybe once or twice a year, it does combine to a lot. The max level now is 80 too. When I last played it was 65. Yeah, I mean, I don't even have a level 80. I have a level 75 right now.
What shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
You horrible worm.
You are both wretched, and now you here to rescue the woman and the traitor. I am Ukabi.
I am your destruction.
Look upon my body. Cortosis skin grafts, intravenous colto injection system, holographic targeting array. You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
I'll use my legacy powers here.
The fight is upon us.
Beautiful. Talk tomorrow.
I don't think he's getting up. Colto injections can't restore a dead man. Don't you dare talk. You brought him here. You tried to get me killed.
Padoba, what do you have to say?
Maybe, but you made the call to Akabi.
Defy this woman, and you defy the greatest power in the galaxy.
How dare you?
Ooh. I accept.
The Shadow Syndicate is in my debt. Don't forget it.
Why?
It's dark side. I've never done a full dark side run. Until now.
I promise the unfortunate loss of Monovision will not inhibit our alliance with the Empire.
The DX Annihilator network will supply data on exchange activities. They will reassemble.
We'll work to crush them and all the Empire's enemies on Nar Shaddaa. Our promise.
This whole moon will be under our control.
That is the dream.
Beautiful. All right. I mean, either one of these, it's not really gonna matter that much as we continue to level anyways. Throw it there. Yep, that looks good. Did the patch end up going through that reset character names? Yes. So if you didn't have a subscription and you've been preferred or free to play for a while now, unless if you logged in, I believe, before the update, then if you had a very unique character name that you've been holding on to for a while, it might be released now. That's how I got the name Calgus, actually. Because initially, a while ago, Calgus was taken. And I guess whoever initially had it
Please select an available
isn't
travel
subbed anymore. So... Yo, what's up, Zorvin? Good morning, good morning. Yo, Sebastian, thank you for the GGs there. I appreciate that. I'll enable this. The super GG, yo, thank you very much. How you feeling? I'm doing all right. Not too bad. I mean, each day has been getting better and better. Gonna have fun renaming 50 alts again. I think if you... I don't know exactly how it works, but I think if you either sub or if you just, like, sign in... Yeah, I'm not actually sure how it works. Does it just, like, release all the names completely and now you have to rename them all? Or what they... I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, we're headed down here. An army of one. That story is complete. Nice. It's actually pretty quick. King, thank you for the GGs too. I would like Old Republic 3. So this game, from my knowledge, this game initially was actually going to be Knights of the Old Republic 3. And they were going to make it one like that initially. And then they turned it into... They said they wanted to do an online game because, of course, MMOs were pretty big already at the time. And then it became Knights of... or the Old Republic. And now here we are. What, 12 years later? 13 years later? And it's still around? But as long as they continue on this path of modernization of like the controls and the... Not really the controls, but I would say like the graphics and stuff, I'm hoping that kind of brings new players in. Or at least returns players. Such as myself. I mean, I haven't been playing for... the last time I officially played this game as a series was back in May 2023. So it's been a good year and a half.
This day.
Man, I love Quinn as a companion. If I remember correctly, Quinn was one of... Back in the day, Quinn was one of the healers that you could actually get. Which is one of the reasons I think I used him a lot. Because they each were assigned a role, and you couldn't just swap between each role. Nice. All right, we made it.
Men, fall back. Rally here. My lord, what is the meaning of this? We are on the verge of striking a major blow to the Republic. I am General Clinton, commanding on the authority of Sith Lord Rathari, appointed to Shaddaa by the Dark Council. Why do you attack the Empire's men?
Where is your master hiding?
He is attending to other matters. You belong to Darth Barras. I was given instructions to destroy you if you were foolish enough to show your face here.
Well, here's your chance.
Let me save you the trouble.
Full attack!
I love it. I love it. Destroy the barricade. Yeah, I'm on Starforge.
Sir, the Sith's strength has been spent obliterating our enemy. We should strike while there's a chance.
After that display, Weglin, I believe fighting should be our last resort. Stay back and cover me. Sith, I am Commander Nolan. I'm in charge of this defensive. I'm unarmed.
You know, I still feel bad every time using the dark side choices, but we gotta do it. We're going dark side, we gotta do it. If the option is there, sorry, I can't.
That was a grave mistake.
No, men, fire at will.
Because sometimes it's just so, like, it's so radical. Just like, hey, oh, hey, I'm unarmed. That's unfortunate.
My lord, my base! My base is under attack! The last of my men and I are holed up in the command center, but the doors are about to give!
I'll be right there, Haladrel. Try to hold on.
Doing the best I can, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Ah! The command center's been breached. I've never seen such power. Oh no.
Oh no. Level 24. Damn, we're getting through these levels. What's up, Bad? Yo, what's up, En? Kind of reminds me of Guild Wars 2 in a way. Yeah, I can see it. I mean, it's another MMO. I've played Guild Wars 2 a few times, but I've never gotten past like level 15. I've always tried going back to it so many times, and I could never just like stick with it. But that is one of the MMOs I've always wanted to go back and like give it the proper time.
Open for business. Have a safe and pleasant
That's
stay.
a terrible scream. Wait, are drops showing they're enabled? They should be. I don't know if they were enabled before. Because I found out last night that my account wasn't linked. But they should be open now. Wait, are they still not showing up? Nah, they're not. Okay. I don't know why they're not enabled. It's supposed to be for anybody that has it. Well, let me see. I'll check it in a second here. Actually, let me check now. The faster we get it done, the better. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't be enabled. Got the hard copy on release. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I mean, typically... Wait. We're gonna go here. Might have to mute. Maybe I just need to activate it somewhere. Yeah, the game's been getting a decent amount of updates here and there. Let me check for reward. How do drops work? How do I know how many? It is linked properly. There's drops enabled for me. I know there's a tag drops, but let me see. I'm gonna refresh again. It also should pop up at like the top of the screen. I don't know why it wouldn't be though. You play it solo? Yeah, you can pretty much play through the entire story. The one thing I love about this MMO is you can play through all of the stories. There is group content if you want to do it too, and I would even suggest doing it. But as far as like actually just playing the game solo, it's pretty easy. Is it only... Make sure this is enabled. Yeah, I have it enabled. Watch for 4 hours. I'm gonna disable it and enable it again. It's for any channel. Okay, it shows it's enabled, so I'll just give it time, I guess. See if anything changes. And yeah, how's the population been? There's been a good amount of people still playing it. Like, just by me playing last night, a Thursday night, a Friday night, Saturday morning, like early Saturday morning, I'm still running past people. So it's populated enough. I mean, a few years ago, they did a merge of a lot of the servers. So now you kind of have Starforge and SWTOR, Shan are like the two largest servers. But yeah, it's a healthy player count, I would say. There's choices, right? And how much do they matter? You can pretty much dictate your entire story by the choices that you make. I mean, even when you get to the expansions too, there's characters that can live and die. So it turns into very much I mean, the game was initially made by BioWare. So it is a BioWare game still at its core. It's not handled by BioWare anymore. It's handled by a smaller team named Broadsword now, but they still brought some of the people originally from BioWare onto that team as they continue to update it and so on.
It's clear Darth Barras failed to inform you exactly who you'd be crossing. This demonstration should make up for that deficiency. You want Agent Delicon. You want me. I won't be hard to find anymore. I'm on the roof of the satellite platform in network access. If you dare show, I will grant you a duel to the death. Be honored.
My lord, there is a high probability that this is a trap. I suggest caution.
I'm ready, whatever he has up his sleeve.
I will assist you any way possible in the battle to come.
So traffic. Yeah, that's from my understanding is they brought a lot of people over. People on the SWTOR dev team and are the same as the ones who moved over the Broadsword. Yep. That's what I figured. And yeah, the game is on Steam. I used to play this when they came out and stopped when they started making you pay to play. If I remember correctly, the game has always had well, it's the opposite. The game came out initially as a buy to play, and then it had a subscription, and then eventually it became free to play. But it's pretty much always had a subscription to it. I play from the SWTOR launcher. I really wonder, it would be so cool to see like the metrics of like how many people do actually play from the original launcher.
Have a
and
safe
stuff.
and pleasant stay.
Is it free to play? Yeah, now it is. It's pretty much free to play through Steam. At least for the first... I don't know how far the free to play aspect goes. but the first few chapters, I know all of the main story chapters for each class is free. I don't know if like that goes into Shadow of Revan, the Cartel expansion, Shaddaa, I think it was, and so on, or if it's just kind of stopped. Warchu, thank you for the follow there. I racked up so many hours on this when it launched Hutball Forever. Man, you're the second person that's mentioned Hutball. I'm kind of like, I mean, maybe when I do the story, I'll do the Hutball again. The raid mechanics in this game are so cool. I only really got to do... I've maybe only done like 1 or 2 operations in my time. I really haven't done that many. And that's one thing, if I do stick around like a little bit longer here, I may try to do some operations. There is a guild that I used to be in a long time ago. I mean, they probably don't know me at all, but if they're active. Robert, thank you for the sub there too. Me taking a casual break while sitting on SWTOR to watch TikTok. I feel that. Yeah, I've really only done like maybe 1 or 2 operations, and I know there's a lot more now. What? Like there's a decent amount. We don't even have the ops open yet. You can play pretty much all the game. The only thing is that there's a number of restrictions for free to play that are, of course, free and available for subscribers. Yeah, and even then, credit cap is the worst part. A free to play, at least you get a high level and can't afford it. Yeah. Even then, though, like someone else literally just mentioned it on TikTok. You can unlock all the endgame content for your account if you sub for 1 month. That is one thing that I've always loved about this game. Back when they were coming out with a lot of the Knights of the Fallen Empire and Knights of the Eternal Throne expansions, that is exactly what I would do. The expansion would come out, I would sub for 1 month, I would play the content, and then I would wait until the next one, or like wait until 2 come out. I would sub for 1 month, get through everything, then I would wait. Now I've kind of been sub for like the last few months, just as like a reoccurring thing. Anyways, but yeah, I would say it really is like really friendly for even just getting that preferred status is pretty good. If I remember correctly, I think you can... Actually, I don't even know. Can you buy the expansions like directly? Or is it just that you have to subscribe? Yeah, I'm on the same one, Mortis. Speaking of the credits and the credits cap, I saw last night, I didn't know, but now there's like a huge fee that you have to pay on credit, like transfers or item transfers, because they're... I know that the economy for the game has been insane for the last few years, or at least for a while. It's been pretty crazy. Things would go on the cartel market for like billions of credits. Meanwhile, like the most I've ever had is like 200,000. Maybe, or not 200,000, 200 million.
Lord Rathari, I presume. Finally, we come face to face.
Ah, you showed. You lack your master's caution. I applaud that. Delacon, Barris's lackey is here. So, say your piece, and do it before I kill this would-be assassin.
Barris is insane and paranoid. I was a faithful servant and my cover was intact. Did he expect me to accept being murdered for reassurance? Just wait for death?
You knew the risks of the job when you took it.
And how to avoid them. Lord Rathari protects me now, and all of Barris's secrets will be his.
In 100 years, when I am legendary within the Sith, your and Barris's deaths at my hands will not even be a footnote. However, I would never lower myself to duel a mere apprentice such as you. You haven't earned the honor.
A Sith Lord should be a man of his word.
So naive. Lies and deception are important weapons in every Sith's arsenal. These men are my elite guard, trained to take on Sith. Half of them could kill you, but I don't like to play favorites.
In that case, I'll destroy them all.
If you're in a hurry to die, I'm happy to oblige you. All attack!
I love that he's wearing the Ravager armor without the spikes. Get him! Oh my god, one one hit.
For the Empire.
Wake up. Yeah, they went medieval trying to deflate the value of the currency. That's from what I understand. I saw like a post on the SWTOR subreddit about it recently for somebody that returned. I don't know how recent. I mean, it doesn't really affect me personally because I'm not really trading a whole lot like that.
I yield. Never have I witnessed such raw power. The day and the planet are yours. I freely pass the scepter. The threat Delacon posed to you and your master has died with him. I hope it ingratiates me in some way.
I was looking forward to doing that myself.
You are above such trifling tasks. Let others like myself do such deeds for you. It's clear to me now. Someday you will rise above your master. It is you, not I, who will be Darth Barris's end. Grant me mercy, so I may live to see it. Honor me with some small hand in it.
Oh, wait, I could, you know... Why kill a useful resource? I could have him swear himself to me. But also, we could just take it. You know what? Let's just be relentless. Screw it.
Death is the only honor you've earned.
Then, make it swift.
It will be good to get back to the ship and leave this planet.
Keep it to yourself. You can be so mean to the companions sometimes. You know, killing a man that just pretty much dedicated himself to me, I feel no remorse. Being mean to the companions, though, now that's another thing. You don't like it here?
Not fond of Nar Shaddaa, Quinn?
It's not often I agree so vehemently with Darth Barris. But this place is indeed the armpit of the galaxy.
Let's be on our way.
When we arrive back at the ship, I'll prepare it for flight.
All right. Use your ship's holo terminal. Wow, that was quick. I feel like we finished up Nar Shaddaa pretty fast. Some of the lines are so great. Yeah, some of them are pretty good. All right, back to the ship. Man, I have not finished Chapter 1 in so long for this game, so I'm actually excited. Wait, where did I have 1 rested XP left. That's funny. Or I just gained it right now. All right, let's do this.
You have done well, my apprentice. Delicon eliminated and Lord Rathori dispelled. This will be a day long remembered. The loss of Haladrel Sitson is unfortunate, but the ends far justify the means.
She served you honorably, Master.
I had a soft spot for her as well. You have successfully eliminated both of my compromised agents. The time has come to set our sights on Noman Carr and his gifted Padawan. It seems our adversary is of like mind. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Noman Carr has been busy.
I wouldn't expect him to be complacent.
Good. Then you're less likely to be caught unaware. It appears your ship is being tracked. A very sophisticated sensor is reporting your every movement. I've traced the signal to a spaceport in a sector not far from you. I'm sure Noman Carr is involved.
Send me to this spaceport. Perhaps Carr is there, and I can end this.
Noman Carr is a master of the Jedi arts. Do not take him lightly. I've sent the coordinates to your mainframe. Head there immediately, dock with the station, and make a lasting impression.
Very well. I love the droid jumping for joy. Okay, I think I need to actually equip this to my outfit. Yeah, there we go. You can choose what you want to be in this game. Yep. And it makes it even better now, too. I know there's a lot of people saying, and that's why I kind of keep repeating, there's a lot of people saying, oh, I haven't played this game in years. If you haven't played the game in years, about a year or 2 ago, they came out with the Legacy of the Sith update, which allows you to play as any story and use any combat style that's similar to that. So if you go Sith Warrior storyline, you can use Guardian, you can use Sage, you can use the Marauder fighting style, the Juggernaut, you can use any of the Force-sensitive fighting styles now, and vice versa. If you go Jedi Knight, you can also use Juggernaut fighting style, or you could use Sith Inquisitor fighting style, the Assassin. So it's pretty fluid with like what you can do now, and you can have 2 different combat styles. Yo, Query HK, what's going on here? Man, I love HK.
My lord, I have been working on something in my spare time. You may be interested.
Your duties should keep you eternally busy.
My responsibilities to you are always handled first. Years ago, I was zeroing in on a notorious SIS agent called Valoran, when Moff Broysk recalled me to the Battle of Druckenwell. I had the spy cornered. I briefed Broysk so that he could send someone else to take Valoran out. He ignored the opportunity.
What is so important about this Valoran?
Over the years, he has single-handedly caused more damage to the Empire than any other Republic operative. One missed opportunity has led to a decade of unnecessary losses. I know Valoran's signature, and by tracking his accomplishments, I've picked up his scent.
It is imperative that you track him down.
Very good, my lord. I'll keep you abreast of my progress.
Okay. For the Force users, you have to have the dark side and light side unlocked in the legacy tree. For tech, you can use anything for free. That makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense for that. I guess I always forget about that too, because I mean, I've already just had all the classes complete before they came out with that update. But still, I mean, that's not bad. There we go. I finally got the drop myself. I don't know why drops aren't enabled still though. What's up, Jackie? You know how to get the drop into your inventory? I still haven't gotten the painting for a couple weeks. As far as I know, you just have to go to the like SWTOR.com and then log into your account, and then there's like a little tab that says like Twitch link or something. It's on like that main page where it shows like your email address and like your username and all that. So sorry, I'm like walking around while yapping. But yeah, once you see that and click that, then you're able to just link it to your account, and then it should automatically show up into your inventory, or well, your mail, and then your inventory. I actually didn't have mine linked initially, so I didn't know either. It's enter the orbital monitoring station. Here we go. I always love the indicator for, like, you know, we're about to finish chapter 1 because we're doing a mission that, you know, you typically don't go to unless it's for the story or a location, I guess. Nice. All right, let's go down here, I guess. Hey, Mortis, thank you for the follow there, too. Defeat and loot the security chief. There's part of me that might turn off the, I don't know why, but these days I don't really care that much for damage numbers. I might turn it off because I'm not like min-maxing or anything like that. If I was, I totally get it. But I don't know. That Quinn healing me text is huge. If you're focused on PvE, then that's understandable. Yeah, that's kind of how, I don't know. I haven't really cared for damage numbers. I totally understand it for for somebody that's trying to get every single ounce of damage done. Especially as we're leveling here too, it's not like a huge deal. But I do want to try though, and I said it in my other streams too. I want to try actually tanking at some point. I've almost always been a DPS character, which, you know, everybody is. Anyone that casually plays games most of the time goes DPS. But I do partially want to try doing some sort of tanking at some point. Anyone remember what year this game was released? I think it was 2011. If I remember, it was either 2011 or 2012. Yeah, 2011. Yep. Same year as Skyrim. It still blows my mind that, you know, so many years later that this game, it's easy to overlook it and be like, oh yeah, well sure, of course, it's an MMO. But like, the amount of games that have come and gone even within that time span and didn't even survive for, you know, a year, 5 years, so on, the fact that it's still around is surprising. And something I hope that it continues to be able to survive. And still being actively supported, exactly. From what I've gathered, I think the biggest thing that would help them the absolute most is if they did find a way to port it. Even if it was with your basic skill bar and you couldn't do much like anything else, for sure there's ways to play the game on a controller. And if they did find a way, I don't know if they ever will have the resources, but just from the sheer amount of people that have been coming in and saying, man, I wish I had a PC to be able to play this, I think that would be the biggest thing to bring in new people again. But I don't know. Who knows if that'll ever happen. Hey, Cyber, thank you for the follow there. What's up, Exian?
What seems to be the trouble, Hirosho? Tell me why you're so concerned.
Master Carr, you promised we would be undetected, but the ship we've been tracking for you is here.
Calm your fear, Hirosho. It will not serve you. I will speak with your visitor when the time comes.
The time is upon you. I am here. Say your piece.
Okay. You never told me we'd be tracking a Sith.
You were provided the details necessary to perform your duties. Now please, remain quiet. Sith, I presume you are Darth Barris's new apprentice. I am Jedi Master Norman Carr. Do you know me?
You are my master's sworn enemy.
Barris and I like to keep tabs on each other, so when I heard of a new apprentice, I investigated. These men were merely monitoring the equipment, following orders. There's no need for bloodshed here.
Oh, that's so evil. Oh, why do you have to do this to me, game? But I've never done it before, and the thing is, if I don't do it now, I will never do it again. Or, well, not never, but... let's do it.
I feel an overwhelming need for bloodshed.
Hirosho, defend yourself. The Sith attacks. Excessive of display. Those men were defenseless and unarmed.
Being unarmed may have been a poor choice.
You are every bit your master's minion. I shall honor Hirosho and his men's lives by dedicating myself to thwarting you and your master.
You will fail, and they will have died for nothing.
Your confidence is unfounded. Soon you will realize that. It calms me that you and Barris have no idea what you're up against.
Stay calm, Jedi. Relax all you like.
The Force is stronger in the quiet eye of the storm. You Sith failed to understand that. Your sudden attack on Hirosho and his men caught me by surprise, but I've been prepared for the possibility of my operation being discovered. These troopers are among the Republic's best. Go with them peacefully, and the Jedi Council will take that into consideration.
You're digging your own grave.
Then you leave me no choice. Men, take the Sith in, by any means necessary.
All right. I appreciate that, Vex. See, it's moments like that that, again, I love this game for. Sure, compared to what you can do today, it's not anything close to cinematics or maybe even story, but it's still pretty sick. Is that just health? Yeah, it is.
Will not win this day.
Is there any other... Actually, grab these. I've been trying to do some of the optional objectives. I wonder if I should just boost my Marauder since I used to have one a long time ago. I mean, it's an option, but I don't know. I also really enjoy creating new characters. The biggest thing for me is right now I really want to get to the expansions, because those I have not. I've only played them once. I've only ever played the expansions once in this game, and it's been so long that I probably don't remember most of it. There's some moments that come to mind, even just saying that out loud. But I feel like the in-betweens and stuff, like with Valen and Zakul, the thing that makes this game so amazing is you can play how you want to play and not be like, oh, you have to do this. Like, you can have a Sith light side warrior, yes, and it makes it even better with the combat styles too. I think it's funny because, and still to this day, my most played character, my most used character, is an Imperial agent that obviously went through all the agent story, but as a light side agent, and then converted to working with the Republic. With, you know, how the storyline goes and stuff. So the replayability is definitely there. I would say the most lacking thing out of it all is probably the gameplay. Because you're fighting a lot of the same enemies again and again. You are using new abilities as you level up, but the story at the end of the day is what I usually care for the most anyways, but
It seems Darth Barris has found himself a singularly vicious weapon in you. This experience has given me valuable insight. I'll be prepared for you next time, Sith.
I'll wait right here, Car. Come and face me now.
Jedi do not seek out a fight until we meet again.
Hey, what's up, Jack? What's up, Darth? Got me playing SWTOR again. I feel that. Alright, back to the ship. I forget who does the voice for male Sith Warrior. That's the other thing. Every time, too, I always forget how stacked. This game is absolutely stacked with voice actors.
Report your ailments.
Even for the main classes, too, which is wild. Me, Jason? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Almost, I think.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Collect everything here. Grab these. Sure.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
These. Alright. Probably shouldn't have sold that one. That's okay, though. Trying to get rid of all the basic gear and stuff. Alright. We're good.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
All good, all good. You might want to enable a guild repair, or guild repair funds. A huge deal, I guess, whenever credit counts these days. Of course. Wait, what? So, let me go back. Is it just at a vendor? Oh God. Wait. Oh, so does this use those credits for this? Like, if you have a guild that has the funds in there, you can just do it like that. That's kind of cool. Ah, I never knew that was a thing. Yeah, guilds have... I know that guilds have come a long way, too. It'll pull from that pool. It'll pull from that pool.
Apprentice, now that Nomen Carr realizes that we seek his Padawan, there's no time to waste. He claimed the girl on her home planet of Alderaan, and she trained on Tatooine. I have agents on both planets digging up leads. Find the people who know this girl. Someone means enough to her to make her come out of hiding.
I will obliterate everything she knows.
I am confident this is how we will prevail. The Padawan's training is incomplete. She is susceptible. The anguish you cause will flush her out, and you will kill her and her master.
As you decree, my lord.
This will be a great test for you, apprentice. You have yet to face a Jedi Master. Their righteousness and passionless demeanor is nauseating. And Nomen Karr is no ordinary master. Confronting him, you will find profound fortitude and hate, or you will falter.
I will not falter. My hate knows no bounds.
Just be sure it serves you.
Be
off, then. Tatooine and Alderaan await. Discover this Padawan's identity and destroy her.
Wait, so Tatooine and... Wait, are we in Chapter 2 now, or... I forget. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I always forget about that too. Yeah, so you can have multiple characters on different guilds, but I think most guilds, even if you can have 2 characters in one guild, most guilds probably do not. Especially the larger ones.
The sands of Tatooine await you, apprentice. I've gleaned much since our interrogation of the Republic agent here on Dromund Kaas. I am certain Nomen Karr brought this gifted Padawan to Tatooine to train with a legendary master named Yonlock. Years ago, I urged the Dark Council to hunt down and destroy this Jedi. They refused, and Yonlock went into hiding on Tatooine.
What should I do with him once I track him down?
Yonlock is the one who brought the Padawan's powers into expression. Now they share a special bond. Find him and destroy him.
I will bring the old man to his knees.
Nomen Karr shelters his prize, so we will draw her out by destroying everything she loves. My servant Sharok Biv will guide you. She's eccentric, an acquired taste, but give her the benefit of the doubt.
As you decree, my lord.
That is all.
You unlock these. But have a guild XP boost, you can activate it at the top of the consumable. If you wanted to level faster. Do you have to enable it? Might have a guild XP boost, you can press E. Oh, whoops. On top of? It's a passive one. We have a earn 5% from all. You don't have the activable. Gotcha. Okay. Didn't know that was the thing either. No, it's all good. No, I appreciate stuff like that. If it's something I'm not using and I didn't know about, I like that. Oh yeah, the right-click turning. Does anybody? It seems like we got a lot of people that know about SWTOR in here, and we'll go to the planet in a second. Does anybody know what causes the screen to, like, all of a sudden I'll right-click somewhere and move the camera as I usually do, but sometimes it'll, like, you know, do this. It'll, like, jerk. It's so weird. I've tried messing with the settings. I've tried doing it multiple times. Or like just checking to see what could potentially cause it. I have no idea. I think it has something to do with the camera draw distance. It's the Force, true. But yeah, it happens, not sure why. Yeah, issues being, yeah, and it's been an issue I've had for a long time now, but It's just so random.
The harsh sands of Tatooine welcome you. I am Sharak Breve. Our Lord and Master Darth Barris bid me to impart my knowledge of this planet and help you track down the Jedi Master Yanlok.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I will be your compass. You will find Master Yanlok by tracing the path the Padawan and her master took. I can tell you where they started. I followed them to the forbidden lair of the ancient sand demon, a terrible beast. The Padawan left her weapons and entered alone. Impossibly, she returned unscathed.
She brought the Force. It is a powerful weapon.
I have witnessed the power of the Force, but this goes beyond wonder. The sand demon is the fiercest creature on this planet. You don't just walk into its lair and return without a scratch. I investigated further. The beast was there, also undamaged. And what's most perplexing? Its skin was glistening.
That is very confusing. Was it bleeding?
Not blood as from a wound. More like the layer of living gel one is born into the world covered in. What happened in that cave is a mystery. As is where the Padawan and her master went afterwards. There is one man on Tatooine who might be able to explain. SWTOR. He's as old as the sand. Part madman, part soothsayer.
I want to talk with this man immediately.
It will not be easy to speak with Jeef.
Immediately.
The small farming settlement where he lives has been overrun by exchange thugs. The exchange hates the Empire for running them out of Mos Ela. They will allow me to pass, but they'll attack you on sight.
They won't see me coming until it's too late.
Then I will meet you at SWTOR's hut.
All right. We got it. We got our objective. I have no idea why, but it bugs me to no end. Same. Okay, I was just curious if there was ever a fix that came out for that. Oh, let's just wave hello at you.
The Exchange is trying to smuggle Imperial weaponry off-world. We must put a stop to this.
I love that the decoration for each planet that they do. Oh. Oi. Wait, is it? No.
Take a look at the stock. What can I get you?
Take a look at the stock. All right, we made it to... Oh, so is this... Wait, is this one of the dynamic events? Control a mouse droid. It has 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Imperial Command discovered the Exchange preparing to smuggle Imperial weaponry off-world. Identify these shipments immediately. Control a mouse droid. So, I know in the recent update, they've made dynamic events. I don't know if this is actually one of those. I mean, I can try it. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it. It looks like it's right here or something. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, it is here. It's pretty much like random events that happen on different planets. Wait. Oh my god, that's funny. Quentin follows me around. That's funny. Ag exchange contraband. There's one. There's two. Honk. I mean, it's very basic, but still, I mean, it's something fun. What the hell's going on over here? I love that Quinn is following me while I do this. Whee! Yo, Devin, thank you for the follow there. Grab that, grab that. I said it too, so I will be doing a stream the morning of Christmas Eve. I think what I'll be doing then is probably the Life Day event stuff, because I haven't done any of it yet. We may do a little bit. Just a little bit. Man, this goes far out. Rare TikTok SWTOR stream. Yep. I've seen them too myself, and it's always made me want to go back. Yeah, there's another one of those camera instances. I know they're out there. Besides myself, I know today I'm the one, or well, one of probably others. I saw they have the, there's like a Steam pack that they have for a limited time, but the value for it is kind of really good. So I'm thinking about potentially getting it. Maybe after Christmas. Although it's kind of expensive, but it does include like 5,000 Cartel coins. 180 days of subscription and a mount, and then some colors for the mount too.
Good work. The exchange will pay.
Alright, we got it. Disconnect from the mouse droid. Alright, sounds good, Westy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, and just having fun. Just seeing you run around all over the place. That's funny. Yeah, that's awesome. That's like the first dynamic. So I guess if you look out here, yeah, there's other ones going on. Republic attack outposts. Troopers are attacking Renar. Help the local defenses. Group shared. Encounter situation. That's cool. Like one of those things that I would have loved back in the day, but it's cool to see that it's still getting these.
My lord, welcome to Tatooine. If you hold a moment, I can provide directions to the research center.
I wasn't aware of any research center.
You're... sorry, my error. Much of the Imperial traffic we get is assigned to the archaeological expedition. Security, scientific equipment... They don't tell me what it's for. If you're going to be here long, you might wish to consult with Captain Gola. We wouldn't want to interfere with Sith activity.
I'll pay your captain a visit.
These are the center's coordinates. I'll alert them that you may be coming.
All right. Remnants of Rathari. Oh yeah, let me, I forgot to check my mount. Okay, it is enabled. You know what? Let's start using the drop mount. Actually, the drop one, this one, Malgus. This guy's new. And that. I don't know, some of these giant speeders that you get, I like never use them. Because they're huge. I guess, is this one? Oh, so last night I found out that the there's no longer the refer a friend program. Like, that doesn't exist at all, which I didn't know. I thought it was still around. Wait, Sean. But they got rid of it in like 2021 apparently. The Hollow Senya, that's what it is. What's up, Dread? When should I start crafting missions and stuff? I mean, you can really... So, from my understanding, you pick up the skill, like, choose whatever skills that you want to do, and then from there, just kind of keep running them in the background while you're doing your leveling and questing and stuff. Also, thank you for the follow there.
Keela, I need those water readings. We won't get more supplies without a report.
Sorry, sir. I'll check as soon as I can. Sand in the gauges.
Blast. Bring in some local technicians. See if they can fix us up while I greet our guests. My lord, Varden Gola, Imperial Reclamation Service. I've run excavations on Zeost, Malachor II, and Nimdrovis. But add a little heat and dust and we've got nothing but trouble.
Your man at the spaceport said this was a research center.
Not exactly up to standard, but yes, Mos Ela is our base of operations.
Why, Captain, you should have alerted me. You know I enjoy guests. Captain Gola and his crew report to me. I am Darth Silthar. They are my hands, digging and scraping where I cannot. We came to Tatooine to solve a mystery, one of dead men and desert secrets. Not for conquest, but for power.
What could the Empire possibly need on this dust ball?
I, too, once viewed this world as insignificant. No longer. The Empire recently found a damaged shuttle drifting through deep space. It came from a Zerka Corporation research base on Tatooine.
Zerka had Tatooinian artifacts they claimed were the find of the millennium. Mystery devices with the energy throughput of a sun. But a month after the shuttle launch, their research base disappeared. Zerka never came back.
Somewhere in this wasteland is power enough to destroy a world, remake a galaxy. My team is going to find the Zerka base and these artifacts along with it. We will learn their secrets. Will you join us?
If there's such a power to be found here, I will claim it.
Oh, this is wonderful. Our family is growing, Captain.
If you say so, my lord. Welcome to the team.
Now, scattered across the desert, sheltered within caves, live a people called the Sons of Palawa. They are an exacting and ritualistic tribe, come to Tatooine to test themselves against the elements. A settlement nearby has something we need.
Test themselves how?
They pound their fists into sand, drill for water instead of using vaporators, what you'd expect.
Most importantly, the Sons of Palawa possess a clue to Zerka's fate. What did you call them, Captain?
Experimental battle droids, armed with turbo lasers, shields, and who knows what else.
Zerka droids, no doubt rebuilt by the Sons of Palawa. And the tribals are not inclined to share.
Leave that to me.
After the Empire took Mos Ela, the Sons of Palawa decided we were invaders. They'll shoot anyone who gets close.
But why should that stop you? If the droids truly are from Zerka, I want their secrets. Dissect them, peel the droids' armor, and bring the captain their Verba brains. Then they will lead us to the missing Zerka base.
Sounds like a plan. Simon, thank you for the sub there, too. Yo, direct action. Thank you for the sub with Prime there. I appreciate that. Okay. So what do we got here? Find the codes, and then we also have to go seek answers. Seek answers is the actual class mission. That one out here? Yep. Okay. Wait, stage 1. Oh, collect communications codes. This is the bonus aspect. I see, I see. Somewhere around here? I mean, I don't really have to do it. But I'll look real fast. I'm not seeing any. I wanted to see if there was a different, because we're probably going to be wearing this outfit for what? That's funny. What is happening with my hands? I wanted to see if there was a different outfit for me to rock while out here. Wait, are these guys? Oh, these guys have the codes.
Engaging the enemy.
But I don't know what would fit Tatooine. Since it's hotter, I want to wear something that's a little bit more fitting. Is that another one? No. There's one.
Fire at will.
Chat, by the way, thank you for all the likes so far wherever you are watching. It does help out a ton. Been getting a decent amount of support so far, so it's been a good time. This is one of my personal favorite games, and I always look forward to revisiting. Thank you for the new followers and subs today too, as well. What's up, Drake? I'm going dark. Yeah, dark side Sith Warrior. Because I've pretty much played most classes light or neutral. So I'm trying to actually just fully commit to most of the situations with dark side. Give me advice or some advice to keep playing games just for fun. Just play the games that you enjoy. If you like a good story game, play a story game. If you like multiplayer, play multiplayer. Take a break if you need to. Don't get caught up in all of the discourse online, especially the negativity. Just at the end of the day, play whatever you want. I mean, it's literally entertainment. You wouldn't watch a movie that you don't like and like hate about it the entire time, or you shouldn't. But the same thing applies to games. Don't watch or play something that you like if you're still not into a few hours in.
Always go for the quick and silent kill.
Need one more. Is this character romancing Vet or Jasa? Probably Jasa. I think, especially with the dark side, it's more fitting. But yeah, probably Jasa. I wasn't initially going to lock myself to doing this bonus objective, but I already have 2 down. So you know what? Screw it. Let's get the last 2. wonder if there's like... I wonder if I bump down the sensitivity for the camera movement, if that would help. Come on, there's got to be like one more guy. I'm pressing tab too to see if we locate any. I'm gonna instantly take him out. Old MMOs are the best. I just started playing Lord of the Rings online and having the most fun gaming in a while. Man, that is... So I've never been really a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan. I only recently watched the first 2 movies, like within the last 5 years, and I still have never watched the third. I know I need to. I should. Yes, I know. I just haven't figured out time. Anyways, going back to the MMO. That is one of the games I've always wanted to try too. And they were supposed to do like a huge graphics update to it, but I think they pulled back on that. I don't know if they're still going to eventually or something like that, but either way, whether they do or they don't, that game itself too, Lord of the Rings Online, has been getting so many content updates still. It came out around the same time as WoW. I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, it literally came out around the same time, and it still gets updates. I don't know what the player count is for that game, but they also do the massive expansions. They don't just do... Oh, it came out in 2007. I see. So a few years later. But still, like, they do $60 expansion packs, but from my understanding, they're pretty big. And there's a lot of them too. Lord, the memories. I haven't seen this game in years. All right, I'm gonna give it... I can't find this last person. Or last 2 people. And this is just the optional objective, so I think I might just leave it. Oh, there's one. No way. For the Empire. All right, now we need one more. Oh, nobody there. There it is. Okay, that's stage 1. Stage 2, updating. Oh, now we have the danger in the streets. Access, at least this one has specific locations. Best MMO of all time. I'm of the same opinion personally. If somebody asks me what's your favorite MMO, still to this day, hands down, out of everything I've played, Star Wars: The Old Republic is still my favorite. It's because, and it really is, the main reason that it is my favorite as much as I still really enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, there has been no other MMO that has been as satisfying that I've played for story and voice acting and choices that compare to this, because there literally are like none. Other than Final Fantasy XIV, I would say, is the closest it gets to story, but even then, there's a massive amount of filler too. And it's practically like early stages of Final Fantasy XIV as well. It's kind of rough. It took me way too long to get through it because there's just so many portions that aren't voice acted too. Until now. Is DC Universe considered an MMO? Yes. Yeah, DC Universe is also up there with one of my favorites. And that game still gets a decent amount. Now, that... I love DC Universe Online. Another one. But it gets a little rough with their content. Granted, you can kind of jump into a lot of it now without a lot of issues, but the way that they do their leveling system, and there's no single path in a way. It's not structured. It's structured so that way you can jump into anything, but like if you want to play a specific storyline or something, you have to know what missions to play after one after another. But DC Universe Online still gets a ton of updates too. I mean, Kevin Conroy, I think that was one of his last roles too, besides Batman in the Suicide Squad game. All right, we're traveling to this one. Final step, and then we can get back to the story. I don't know why I decided to do this bonus mission, but screw it. I'll take the extra XP. We got 9 minutes left on this. Oh, same time. Does it count for both of us? No! Damn. Well, I'll help them anyways.
Engaging the enemy.
There you go. Oh, wait. No, wait. Did it still count for me? Oh, sick. That's cool. Yeah, it still counted for me. All right, hold on. Let me grab this just so we've got it. And now we got to go back here and deposit this. Deposit the attack plant. That's wild, man. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason violates community guidelines. Hello? What? It's literally the most, like, probably the most teen rated game you could play on TikTok. But that's a regular occurrence. We stop by the cantina real fast. Do you do any of the bounty hunting? So, if you mean the actual, like, bounty hunting event, not really. That is one thing I personally... I've played Bounty Hunter, and I've also done a story of the Bounty Hunter, like, multiple times. But one of the things I've definitely always slacked in this game has been those types of events. The weekly stuff, the Rackle stuff, the Bounty Hunter event,
We've seen how interested the
Life Day.
exchange is in our weaponry. Let's give them a special demonstration.
Stuff like that, I've always lacked in actually doing it, just because either when I'm playing the game, I'm creating a new character, or I'm catching up with the current content, or whatever the case may be. So I usually don't end up doing it. What I should be doing, and maybe we'll do it today, is maybe we'll go and at least check out the Life Day event and do a little bit of it, because it's one of those things where you want to do it daily, more so from my understanding. Let me see here. Where do you even check? Do you have to just go to the spot on the fleet to see it? Or is there a way to, like, pick up the current events anywhere? Activities? Oh, bounty contract week. Oh, wait, is the bounty going on right now? Event?
The world is weeping.
What's up, Caleb?
And the tears evaporate in the heat of our sins.
I think you mean from the heat of our suns, Isabeau.
No, child. There is a dark presence newly arrived on Tatooine.
Ah, Sith. You made it. The hostiles outside were no match for you, I see.
They tried to stop me. They failed.
Failure can be contagious, and hard to dispel once contracted. You are the Seeker Sharak spoke of. You wish to understand the Jedi's purpose in the lair of the Sand Demon.
I'm used to getting what I want.
The spoiled child often becomes lazy.
Please, Isabeau, make haste. Tell my friend what you know. I will remain here after to hear your wisdom.
Fine. Gather close. Few are aware that Tatooine was once a place of positive Force energy. Jedi made pilgrimages here to renew and purify. The sands speak of a ritual called the Demon's Blood. This is likely what the Jedi that Sharak witnessed was engaged in.
Explain this ritual.
The Demon's Blood. A Jedi seeking enlightenment would cover himself in fresh Sand Demon blood and enter the village of the Savage Ones. Cowering before the Demon Slayer, the Savage Ones would reveal the path to self-discovery and to that which the Slayer seeks.
According to Sharak, the Padawan did not slay the beast.
There must be another way to bathe in the beast's blood, but you'll have to discover that for yourself, if you care to. To know where this Jedi girl went, you'll have to perform the ritual yourself, and then see if the Savage Ones speak.
It's not much to go on, but it will do.
That is everything I have. If everything is not much, then perhaps nothing is everything.
Here are the coordinates you will need. After you face the Sand Demon, I will meet you at the Sand People compound. If the legend is true, and the Sand People have something to offer you, I wish to see it with my own eyes.
Very well. Okay. All right, sounds good, Zorvin. Thanks for stopping by. The first week of every month is when that event happens. Gotcha, okay. Pick up dailies, weeklies at the console is just outside the spaceport generally. Yeah, I kind of remember that just a little bit. Where does this one take me? Okay. Yeah, let's go do this. Yeah, that's kind of like one of the things that's my own fault is when I finish main stories and like that type of content, a lot of the times my mind doesn't generally I don't engage in a lot of like event-based stuff. I don't know why. I know that they can be just as satisfying too with the rewards and all that, but a lot of times I end up kind of just falling off. But if I am playing this character for a while, there's a chance that I jump into some of that stuff. That's one of those things where it's always good to, like, I still have my other character, my main technically, that I could use. Jericho, thank you for the sub there too. I don't know if I already said that, but appreciate it. Defeat these. Okay. Brother, how is SWTOR these days? It's doing pretty good. I would say it's a good time. Yeah, for those of you that don't know too, again, the game did come out with a recent update for a lot of the character models. It seems to be it has added a little bit of aging to some characters, some a little bit more than others. Personally, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I will leave it to the people that do play the game every day, in and out, to kind of make the decision. They are looking at some of the complaints that some people have made, but I think overall, it's a step in the right direction. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, maybe a bit. But yeah. One thing I would love to see, I know a lot of the armor that they create these days, and like even the dyes and stuff that they come out with, a lot of that is in a pretty... The textures for them are pretty good. But a lot of the older armor that they have, the textures for them are pretty dated. I would love to see them in some way, and I don't know, this is just like a wish list more per se, rather than like a, oh, I want to see this like actually in place. I would love to see them go back and upgrade some of the textures for older armor. Or like just armor that even NPCs are wearing for when you're in a conversation. There's a lot of times you're in a conversation and like I can see in the background, or like I'm looking at an armor piece that an NPC is wearing and you can see like the little textures not exactly being there. Or grainy.
I am Fair One of the Sons of Palawa. You have won this battle, and I call for parley. You've brutalized our keepings. Tell us why our wives and children weep, so that this feud may be honorable.
Honor means nothing to me. Only power matters.
One can have honor and power. I've fought enough Sith to see proof. We know about the Empire's expedition. Whatever you're after, you won't find it. The desert protects its own. And though we can't keep you from departing, beware Tatooine, and beware our vengeance. You've made an enemy today.
Well, time to die.
You won't survive long enough to get revenge.
And your bloodlust will lead to your death.
I didn't mean to say that thing about the honor. Honor doesn't matter. This game kind of falls into that same area where some older BioWare games do. Or, yeah, there's a lot of games that fall into that, where the dialogue option is completely different. Or not exactly, not essentially completely different, but a little bit different than what you're expecting. It's like reading text chat. You don't know what the meaning behind some of the things people are saying, whether they're sarcastic or being serious. It kind of falls into that at times. Let's go back over here, because then we can hand this in. Alright, chat, give me like 2 minutes here. I'm gonna just grab a drink, and then we will keep it going. So, I'll be right back. time. Whoa, what the heck? That was weird. His name was like blurry for a second. I think it's the textures just behind him. Anyways, let me check some of the user interface here. The one for combat. Maybe it's the fly text. Ah, oh, they call it fly text? That's interesting. Huh. Let's see what it's like just without any. We can actually check the... Ooh. Okay. I always forget that. Alright, we gotta return to this guy.
What's wrong, Hale? I can sense your fear.
Sorry, my lord. I'm remembering that time on Ziost, when I was buried alive.
That's good. Use that fear, Hale. Let it push you. Ah, did you bring us the droid mines?
I obtained the parts, but it riled up the tribals.
That is of no concern. The Sons of Palawa will not trouble us. I sense we'll do incredible things together. Zerka's discovery is out there somewhere, sending ripples through the Force.
Let's get the vertebrains analyzed, my lord. Keela.
Memory wipe destroyed the old files, but it looks like the Sons of Palawa bought the droids from Jawas.
All right.
Oh,
guess that makes the Jawas our next lead to the Zerka base.
What's a Jawa?
The Jawas are one of the native species, primitive masters of machinery.
They swarm like rats during the trade season, selling droid parts and generators. Then it's back to the desert.
In my dreams, I see one band that remains in the wastes near this city. Find them. I must meditate.
I will hunt them through fire and dust.
Yes. No savage could escape a Sith like yourself.
Show the vertebrains to the Jawas. See if they can't identify the source. They won't have records, but they're clever. Good hunting. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and stay cautious.
Alright. We got it. Grab this. Giving some good tips. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and stay cautious. Oh, it's literally over here in this corner. Let me fast travel to this spot. I always wish the vehicles could be used in combat. Yeah, I see that. I mean, there have been some moments where the vehicles, not the mounts that you have, but there's moments where you can use like an item or a vehicle. Not really an item.
Security alert! Some people are sabotaging the reservoirs! Again!
But yeah. That would be cool. I'm not going to do this dynamic event. See, there's 37, or no, 51? Yeah, there's 51 people here right now. Left. The max level is 80 nowadays. Yep. Yeah, the current max level is 80.
Wama otoja koga utapawa du bambawula.
Jawa, I have parts here from a droid you sold. I need them identified.
Kokola kopana tejaka. Magusa no pachonki fa gutajioto India.
Look at this as an opportunity to work with the Empire. You might come out ahead.
A good way of putting it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
You're going to tell me what I need, or you're dead.
Fire at will.
Oh, God. It's like the Jedi Academy all over again. But years and years and years and years and thousands of years before then. It actually is kind of nice without the fly text. I like it.
The transport module. What strangers did it belong to? You've done well, Jawa.
Pay me reparations. Jeez. You know what?
You've caused me trouble. I want tribute sent to me, or I'll return.
That's crazy. All right. Return to Captain Gola. Yeah, it's kind of a pain getting back in there again, so we'll fast travel here. Well, if you combine all the totals, Apocalypse, then there's more on all the platforms combined.
All right, everyone get the equipment packed. Hail, see to the speeders.
What a flexion.
My lord, it's good to see you. Were you able to make contact with the Jawas?
Did.
They gave me a lockbox from a Zerka transport.
Looks like a stasis crate. The sort Zerka used to transport samples. Won't be easy to unseal, but we can peek inside. Keeler, running through the analysis grid.
On it. We'll keep the sensitivity low. Don't want to pulverize any artifacts inside.
Definitely something in there. Alien device of some sort, roughly spherical, contained in a Zerka energy field. Blasted odd.
This device, is it what your Zerka records talked about?
It's part of the collection, probably, but I had the sense Zerka found something bigger, too. First pass shows the artifact is over 10,000 years old. Probably distortion. The energy readings are unstable.
Give me a few days to pop it open, and we'll run the scan again.
I won't bore you with the science. Lord Silthar's on a pilgrimage, and we're getting ready to move to the forward research outpost. But we may need you again soon.
This mission isn't over. I'd like to see it through.
If you're heading to the desert, contact us at the first station out from Mos Ila. Lord Silthar should have a lead on the Zerka base by then. In the meantime, we've got an artifact to study.
Alright. Level 27. Getting there. How are we doing on, okay. So all these are... Oh, no, you do select one. Oh. I was wondering if you actually select an ability or not. Damage dealing with the Raging Burst or Smash increases your critical hit damage, or hit chance and critical damage by 15%. Raging Burst unleashes a burst of energy. Is that this one's Raging Burst? Dealing to nearby enemies, deals 15% more damage and applies trauma to targets. Trauma reduces the healing received. That would be good for PvP. Oh, it shows a connection to it as well. Okay, now I'm seeing. That's a passive, that's... Dealing damage with Raging Bursts or Smash, increasing... I think I'm going to take this one. Force Scream does damage to an additional enemy in the cone in front and slows them. Immobilizes the target for 3 seconds and generates 1 rage. Slashes up to 8 enemies within 5 meters in front of you. Attacks with both weapons if dual wielding. Oh, these are all just... Oh, I see. Different abilities. Damn. Well, we're getting there. Builds 3 rage. Okay, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Because obviously we want the abilities that build rage early on. Might move these back. This one I barely use. I'll keep at 1. Alright, cool. Actually, I'll fast travel up here.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
On to the next one. I always really enjoyed using the speeder on Tatooine, like the classic speeder. This game with no HUD looks so good. Got like a special art style to it. There we go. Where are we at? Okay. Use the holo terminal, and then there's another quest somewhere else. Yo, Raven, thank you for the follow there.
This is Captain Gola, Reclamation Service Outpost 701. It's good to see you, my lord. My team's still searching for the Zerka base, but we've hit a snag that, frankly, we can't handle ourselves.
Bring me up to speed.
After you left for the Jawas, Lord SWTOR had a vision. Something about the natives, the Sand People. He flew a speeder into the Dune Sea, but we lost the tracking signal in an energy storm. SWTOR was summoning lightning.
Darth SWTOR is a Sith Lord. You needn't worry about his safety.
That's what I told the others. But SWTOR wouldn't call on that much power unless he was desperate. Lord SWTOR was following a dream, the same way he found the lost temple of Zeost and the crystal caves of Molivar. He told me the Sand People and their spirit guides were the key. He was looking for some sort of compass.
He won't be missing for long.
Find the spirit guides and find him. When you have answers, come to our forward outpost. Otherwise, I don't know how this mission can succeed.
Nice. Okay. Get a compass from the Sand People guides. And then we also have to go inside this spot, which then pops us back out here in that area. Okay. Yo, what's up, Max? Have you ever run through that desert, empty space of desert? I think so. I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, I think you have to, if I'm thinking of the correct spot, I think you have to for, what's it called? To get HK. Sith Lord with a friend riding sidecar. Yes, indeed. I like the little better when Vet was on the side here, but that's okay. Quinn can chill too. He can hang. Alright, we gotta go down here. Yeah, this is just regular SWTOR, but they've been doing updates and stuff for the game. Do we just have to kill? Oh, it's a Sand People guide that we have to kill. Oh, I see it. Nice. So I can use this at any time. Does it generate rage or it just... Oh, okay, it just uses it. Got it. So we got that. Defeat 20 Sand People. Use the compass to locate Darth Tilazar. And he is journeying into the dust. Right over here. I'll kill some of the Sand People on my way. I'm trying to get myself to use the abilities that glow when they do pop up, because they're usually pretty good, or they have like a special effect when you do it within quick succession. Oh man. Camera. Anakin appreciates that. Anakin will remember that.
Will not win this day.
Nice. Got it. I hope there's more of them inside here. That way I can finish this. Yeah, there is. Nice. Two more? I don't know what the next stage is going to be. Stage 2. Blood on the Sand. Defeat 40 of them? Oh my god. It goes from defeat 20 to now defeat twice the amount. I don't know if I'll do that. That one. If it's like a quick bonus, sure. Multiple stages. Yeah, we'll see. We're playing the iconic Sith Lord, the Inquisitor with like the Force, yeah, the lightning. You must be able to get multiple stacks of force charge. 'Cause it looks like I can only get one right now, but does your game lag when opening inventory? I mean semi, for like a split second, maybe. All right, I didn't equip these. Not anything like large though. You can see it kind of stutter for a second there.
Lord SWTOR.
Did Captain Gola send you? Such a good man. A pity he didn't send young Hale, but the honor is yours. You will hear my last words.
A pitiful death for a pitiful Sith.
You think so? Oh, but you haven't seen what I have seen. The Force called me into the desert. I sensed what Circa found. An alien power. I saw a white room. I thought the Sand People would know the land's secrets. I murdered them. Stole their thoughts to find this cave. I knew victory before they destroyed me.
Your story's amusing, but this is pointless.
Forgive me for prattling on. My journey here was not for nothing. Circa built its base over a site from the natives' myths. A forbidden land. The paintings in the cave show the way. Find them. Record them. Gola and his men,
Time to die. Goodbye, SWTOR.
So soon. So soon.
Oof. Well, rip there. Hey, Salty Bread, thank you for the sub there, or follow there. And Abalam, thank you for the sub. And for the follow. Oh, I kind of remember. Yeah, I remember this. After recording the image of the Sand People mural, it'd be easy to destroy the piece and prevent anyone else from viewing it. Vandal.
There will be time to update you later, my lord.
Alright. Back to Captain Gola. Fitting end. Yes, indeed. No way I'm seeing SWTOR on my For You page. Well, welcome. Are you running the game on a solid state drive? Yeah, I have it on a NVMe solid state drive. Pretty much everything I play these days is always on that. We'll go do this one. Yeah, we gotta go do this anyways. Agitated raid. Perfect. Right on time. It wants me to kill... Okay, so that I can do. It's just kill 5 bitter scale raids, these guys. That's fine with me. All right. 2 more. Approach the sand demon? Oh, it's that thing. Yeah. I kind of remember this. I remember this. Ancient sand demon in the far corner. Oh.
My lord, permission to speak. I have thoughts about our present undertaking.
Speak, Captain.
I'm not sure what the Padawan could have done to avoid a physical confrontation with the Sand Demon. No doubt some Jedi mind manipulation. But if a girl nascent in the Force can quell the beast, surely we can. And then we can slaughter the monster with ease.
If the Jedi succeeded without killing, I must try.
You are my general. I will back you up. Seems the time is upon us. The demon has caught our scent.
But I'm gonna say it anyways. Attack the Sand Demon. Stand stoically. Step back. You know what? We're going in. I'm going for the dark side, so let's do it.
Forget subtlety. The beast must die!
Not today.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh my god, he's doing good damage though. But I did better.
I've never seen a beast bleed so much. It seems we are to literally bathe in the demon's blood. The beast's stench is thick on us. It makes my eyes water.
It will pass, Captain.
I'm not concerned. I believe we have succeeded in the demon blood ritual. Are we to move on to the Sand People compound, my lord?
Sounds like a plan.
Lead the way, my lord.
See, I tone it down a little bit with the companions or some other Sith Lords here and there. I feel like it's a good balance so far. Alright, we gotta get this thing. Chat, once again, thank you for all the likes so far. Appreciate the 12K on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for all the likes there too. I'm not sure, can't really see it, but we're close to 30. I appreciate it. Thank you for the new followers and subs today as well. I love seeing how many people have been like kind of coming out and saying like they've been playing the game, either continuing to play it or they miss it because I don't know, it's easy to forget. And honestly, I don't know how large this game actually is now, like since it came to Steam. We didn't really have stats for the game prior to that. Sand People Defender. They're not hostile, so I'll just run past them. Explore the hut for clues. Oh boy.
I trailed and observed your descent here. I could not believe my eyes. The Sand People all ran from you. What transpired inside the Sand Demon Cave that makes this so?
It was an epic battle, and I killed the beast.
You have bathed in the demon's blood. Its essence fills the air. Now, Isabeau said that this is where your path will be illuminated. But there doesn't seem to be anything here. Wait! On your guard, Offworlder. One of the Sand People approaches.
A weathered parchment. Oh.
Enough of this.
Damn.
It didn't even attempt to defend itself. I've never seen one of its kind be so passive. This parchment the Sand Person brought is remarkable. It is a crude but very clear map of the desert. It marks a door carved into the wall of the Desert Wound Ravine. But I've mapped this ravine and there is no such door.
If this is where the Padawan went, I must follow.
I shudder to think what awaits you there. The ravine marks the farthest I or anyone I know of has dared venture. Here are the coordinates. I will follow stealthed, using the dune's shadows.
Just stay out of my way.
I am not much use in hand-to-hand combat anyway. Darth Barris enlisted my services to be scout and lookout, and I intend to do my job. Head deeper into the desert, and you will find the Desert Wound Ravine. Safe journey.
Whoa, what happened there? Jeez. Alright, well, what do we look like now? I'm just curious. Outside of the gear. Outfitter. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm glad that I kind of threw on the outfit. That's what we would look like outside of it. And here's the dark side corruption. Yeah, I don't like how the dark side corruption turns the skin more like pink. Like I get it, but I'll stick with the red for now. All right. Looks like the next spot might be to the left there. As we go through here. Yeah. Fast travel to this spot. And then we can probably take a taxi, I think. Yeah, it looks like it.
Travel route is confirmed.
I always found it weird. There's certain spots that it doesn't actually suggest that you take a taxi to the other area. Like, this is one of those moments. Yeah, I could use my mount and follow this road, go all the way up here and get to this, but also it is literally faster just to take the speeder from there to here. And now we're in this spot. But it's kind of always done that. Oh, whoops. I missed the turn. I feel like Tatooine is one of the larger planets that you go to. Because we've been here for like 2 hours already. Oasis. What's the other one? I think the next one was Alderaan. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to pass by. Oh, I think I just had a road. Oh shoot! You know what I forgot too? Meant to pop this earlier. How much does it increase it by? I know it's for 3 hours. 25%. That's a huge boost.
You have lost your way, Dark One, but I have come to correct your course. I am the embodiment of your greatest potential. I am what you could be if you overcame your fear and walked in the light. It's going to be a shame ruining your good looks. By embracing the dark, you are already ruining yourself. If you persist down this path, your life will be consumed by paranoia and fear. Betrayal will wait around every corner. You will never know whom to trust. I don't live in a fantasy world. Trust is an illusion. To someone who only knows darkness, it would seem so. You see, the dark side seeks to subjugate the Force. It treats the Force as an adversary to be used and manipulated. When you embrace the light, you meld with the Force, become part of it. Then true clarity and peace can be achieved.
You know what? I'm gonna say I like the sound. It's out of character, but I'm curious.
I can see why that would have its advantages. It is the true purpose of the Force. Look at our master. If the dark is so potent, why is Darth Barris deathly afraid of a young girl? Nomen Karr's Padawan is merely a nascent champion of the light, and already she strikes fear into the heart of a dark side master. That's why I'm going to destroy her. If you refuse the light, you must strike me down. Do you have it in you to kill part of yourself?
If I must, I must.
Let's get this out of the way. Come then, take me on. You will discover the light inside you cannot be vanquished.
I'll always love how it turned into that. Tiny. I do like how the game challenges you, though. Like, that's pretty much them telling you, hey, you don't have to submit to the dark side. But if you really want to, you still can.
You have proven your way is strong and viable. With this victory, our essence has been purified. In the clarity of this communion, a vision of our destiny on Tatooine appears. Can you see it too? An encampment hidden in the farthest reaches of the desert, past a rock formation called the Forbidden Pass. Tell me more of this. There is no doubt this is where the Padawan went. This is where the Great Master helped her powers become expressed. The image fades. Find the Forbidden Pass and confront Master Yonlock beyond it. Our journey on this planet ends there. Farewell.
Alright. Got our next objective.
I cannot believe what I just witnessed. Did you just tell yourself to venture beyond the Forbidden Pass?
That is my understanding.
I am chilled to the bone. The desert beyond the Forbidden Pass is an area that no one can survive. No one! Even the Sand People dare not go. You mustn't go!
Your concern for me is unnecessary.
This is not some silly superstition. Those who go beyond the Forbidden Pass are never seen again. I will not. I cannot follow you there.
You've done enough, Shorik. Thank you.
That is kind of you to say. I told Lord Barris I would see your mission through, but I never imagined it would come to this. With a heavy heart, I give you the location of the Forbidden Pass. I am shamed that my cowardice paralyzes me. I fear I will never see you again.
I'll be fine. I don't plan on dying in this desert.
If you plan to cross the Forbidden Pass, that is exactly what you are doing.
Okay. She's concerned out of nowhere. But I guess I understand. Alright. We go back over here. And then let's go speak to Captain Gola. I feel like we've been meaning to do that for a while now. This is up north too. Yeah, this map is so much better. Actually, I really like it. There's part of me that kind of wants to zoom it in, which I know you can. Does it let you? No, it's plenty preview. Okay, we're almost there, and then probably have to take a taxi to the next spot. Reclamation Service Guard.
Hale, check on Keeler and the others. See if they figured out anything with the artifact.
Sir, I'd like to hear what happened.
Follow orders. I'll brief everyone later. I've sent for water and Kolto, my lord. I'm sure the desert was agonizing, but we've been waiting for word. Any sign of Darth SWTOR?
He is dead.
He didn't make it. He fell to the Sand People and their servants.
Damn it. We all felt it, but we weren't sure. We're not blasted Sith. Without SWTOR, we're just archaeologists with guns. Without him, this whole expedition falls apart.
Obey me, and you may yet survive this world.
Respectfully, my lord, I can't just turn my team over to you.
I mean, you can. They're zombies! Or cyborgs!
Captain Gola!
Blast Hale, now's not the time.
The artifact. The one the Jawas found. It's got Kayla. We disabled the dampeners, and there was a flash.
What? Start containment procedures now!
Secien actes de vertine.
What is happening? Talk to me.
Tell me about the imprisoned one.
Kabies metete first, yanteto gise.
Keeler? Everyone, stay back.
Jahros de dies, tegesh marwar.
Oh! I mean, I could have attacked first too, but that's fine.
Engaging the enemy.
What? Whoa! What the hell?
Those creatures. They were my team.
Sir, I think Perrin escaped. He was heading into the desert toward the tribal settlement.
Blast. We'll mourn later. You remember the sons of Palawa. You hit them hard in Mos Ila, but their main village is just a few clicks out. If that creature reaches them, this could get very ugly.
Let our enemies destroy one another.
Under other circumstances, maybe. Not now. Basic rule of xenoarchaeology. You don't unleash a foreign technology into a population center, especially one with a man-machine interface. Worst case, the technology that changed Perrin could replicate. Every person in the settlement could be transformed.
If it transforms them, so be it.
I don't care what your grudge is. We can't let an outbreak occur. Reclamation Service protocol for contaminated sites mandates atomic heat cleansing of everything within a 100-meter radius. We've got a store of beradium explosives for that purpose. Enough to obliterate the Sun's cave village. But I hope it won't come to that.
We should have destroyed the tribals long ago.
If you say so. Get to the caves. Maybe you'll catch Perrin before he's transformed a whole army.
Level 28. When's the next unlock? 35. Damn. It really starts jumping. 27, 35, 39, 43, 47, 51, 60. Jeez. I mean, I get it. That's fair. I understand. All right, tribal area is wow. It's like literally right here. One thing that would be cool is to have a storyline where you run into your other characters. That would be cool. Or like in the case of, say, if you have your stronghold or something, you could put your other characters in there. That would be interesting. But I don't know if we'd ever get something like that, unfortunately. Hold on, let me I am going to zoom this map in just a bit. By just a bit, I mean 2 times. Actually, go like there. Oh god, wait. Oh no. Wait, too much. Because now it makes the scale way larger. What the hell? Here, there we go. That way I can see it at all times. You know what? Cancel. Yes. I wish the map would only stay within this actual overlay. Damn. Map type fixed. Okay, hold. I might have it. I wish there was a way you could zoom in. Cancel again. Or even if you could use the magnifying glass on this one. Are you able to at all? I know you can use it on this. Ignore the alpha set by the user and completely fade the left and right sides of the world map. Fades while moving. See, I don't know if this is when I'm looking at the map or if it's the mini map. Let's try this. I want to keep the scale the same, but I just want to zoom it in. I mean, I guess I can do that. What is the difference between scroll and fix? Oh god, now I can't see at all. Oh, I see, I see. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta do scroll. Because without it, I can't see my character at all. But now it, yeah. I think I just gotta zoom out, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, we'll just leave it. If I really need to zoom in, I'll open up the full map. It is what it is.
You. I knew the Empire used dishonorable tactics, but the ghost of the desert, do you know what it...
Hold on.
You. I knew the...
Gwyn wasn't with me.
Listen to me. The Empire isn't responsible for this attack.
It's a coincidence, then? Within the first minute, that terror changed good villagers into murderous machines. There's a war going on in these caves. Now I'll give my brothers the chance to win by keeping you from interfering.
You'll die, along with everyone else in this village.
Ha! For Palawa, I'll fight until our blood becomes an oasis.
That's unfortunate. I'll move this one up. Plant explosives at the chamber? Oh my god. Alright, well. What the? Yeah, I need to use these these like buff abilities more because they really generate rage. It gets me into a habit of using them too, so I might as well. Jeez. Oh man, every time. Defeat the transformed parrot. I don't see them really. Oh, there they are. Nice, I'm starting to get a little bit over leveled for some of this. Because right now I'm level 28. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna bother for the rest. Kind of getting short on time here, so I'm gonna wrap up this quest here, because I do got some stuff going on today. Plant this. Run. Okay. Or don't. Run. Run! There it goes. Alright, let's get over to the cantina. And chat, we are going to have to chill here for right now. I've got some stuff going on today. I shouldn't be gone for too long. Oh, I needed to enable that. I'm just getting my haircut, so I should be back on around like 1 to 1:30 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll continue on. We'll be making some more progress with the story here. I may cut back on some of the planet stories. They're good, they're fun, but I'm realizing we're catching up a lot, so we're even a little bit over leveled right now. I think the next planet too. What is the next planet's level? I guess, I mean, it is 28 and it does downscale you, so Yeah, the next one's level 28 anyways. I don't know. We'll see. We'll wrap this one up at least, though. Just start watching. Yeah. Today was an early morning. Normally I would go longer, obviously. But, yeah, I'll be back in a bit, and we'll keep going. For now, thank you all for hanging out. YouTube is Casas Plays. Twitch is Casas Plays TV. Join the Discord if you want announcements anytime I go live or post new videos. It's the best way to be notified. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you for all the new subs. Thank you for all the likes. And I will see you all later today. Peace.